So what actually happened? What broke down between the farmers and the herders? I mean, it's like the conversation.
Yeah.
Just like you said now.
Yes.
Sometimes, the farmers will invite the herders,
Exactly.
come and stay here, because they know that the dongs, they are fertilizers and all that.
Exactly.
So, and at the end of the day, they both benefit. It's like a symbiotic relationship. So what happened?
Yeah, I think one of the issues that escalated is, in my opinion, you find that the herders that have lived peacefully with the host communities,
Yeah.
suddenly violence, issues they usually resolve, especially went overboard, especially when life is involved. And what happens is you look for militia to come and solve a problem that you were really solving. And so you have those without cattle and who are the criminal gangs. And so the infiltration and those coming from across the border coming to the local, to the indigenous Fulanis, that, herder community, they tend to see the way they were formerly solving problems. Because between the herders, when there is a problem, destruction of crop, for example, you find the herder association, maybe the Mietial and all that, they come in between. And then when they got in between, settling between the herders and maybe law enforcement, and it began to have a toil. And then some of them lost through their own people, their own representatives, who were taking advantage of them. And so when it started escalating, a lot of them got into criminality. And even this criminality initially was localized within the herders community. It didn't start by attacking outsiders. What they did was, in those days, they were going to drop leather in Iruga, drop 200,000, drop 300,000, and they continued, and they were doing this among them. But then they were having others from, across the border and coming, and others saying they have been attacked by communities, they will raise militia, go and attack those communities. And it began to expand and expand. But the thing rests squarely, even with the association, because in trying to come in between the farmers and the cattle owners, the livestock owners, those officials were not playing very transparent role. And I think this is something, so I am always surprised when you bring the association to resolve a problem, they are partially responsible. It cannot solve the problem. So, and I think this is something that when I watch television, the aspect that you don't rely on somebody that I think has a small role, not all of them, but there are rogues among some of these people. Yeah.